Well, hello and how are you? Hey, friends, it's me, Shenandoah Briscoe, coming to you live right here in St. Charles, Missouri. Yes, sir, founded in 1769 as La Petite Côte. Yes, sir, that's the Little Hills. Well, in French, it's La Petite Côte, and the reason it was called that in French is because, well, it was a French-Canadian fur trader who discovered it, and, well, his name was Louis Blanchette. Pretty popular feller, I'm telling you, because, well, we got a park right up the hill there in front of my house called Blanchette Park. Not only that, we got a little landing down here to drop your boats in the water called Blanchette's Landing. So, you know, pretty popular feller, isn't he? Anyway, there for a while, back in 1762 to 1800, this land was, this valley area was owned by the Spanish government. And, well, pretty soon, the Little Hills became known as San Carlos Borromeo. And, well, San Carlos Borromeo, back in 1804, on the banks of the mighty Missouri River, William Clark and the Corps Discovery left Camp River du Bois and were joined by Meriwether Lewis right here in St. Charles. Well, shortly thereafter, they just dropped that Carlos Borromeo and just became St. Charles. So there you go. St. Charles, Missouri, since like 1804. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Prior to that, you know, we were still here. We just weren't St. Charles. We were La Petite Côte. That's right, La Petite Côte. Notice I'm having these muscle spasms. Well, they're beating me up today, but that's one of those things. You just have to go day by day and not worry about them. Just do what you got to do day by day. Oh, Lordy. Ugh. Anyway, hey, this here is going to be blog number 266. That's right, 266. Well. We're getting up there, that's for sure. I'm not very animated today because, well, I'm glued into my chair. Pinned back in there like I'm crazy. Yes, sir, that's right. Whew. Oh, by the way, at that Halloween party the other day, my son came as Garth from Wayne's World. My daughter, she was a little witch. She had her potions belt on and everything, her wand, and some bat wings. I don't know why she had bat wings. But, hey, this little witch had bat wings, so there you go. I guess she had the bat wings because her broom was broken. I guess. It's the only thing I can figure. The broom's in the shop. You gotta conjure up you some bat wings so that you can fly around. Yeah, I'll go that route. Oh, Lordy. That was a long, hard muscle spasm. I probably won't be doing much singing today because, well, I've done sung it all out yet last couple of days. How'd you guys enjoy that stuff? The Casey Kasem and the Wolfman Jack and me. As a matter of fact, I done my own DJing for a change. Looking kind of like Grizzly Adams today. Remember that movie, Grizzly Adams? Yeah, I remember him. Well, yeah. Keep your top knot about you. I remember that. Oh, no, that wasn't Grizzly Adams with the top knot. Top knot was, Jeremiah Johnson. Yeah. But I'm not looking like Jeremiah Johnson. I'm looking more like Grizzly Adams. Jeremiah Johnson was played by Robert Redford. Excuse me. Jeremiah Johnson was played by Robert Redford. Grizzly Adams was played by, I'm not too sure. I mean, I could go and look it up. Otherwise, it'll drive me nuts for the rest of the day. Normally, I'm very good at that sort of thing, trivia-wise. But I'm going to go look it up anyway. Give me just a second. I'll come back and tell you who it was. Yeah, I believe it's Dan Haggerty. That's who it stars. Yeah. I'd have never got that because, well, I don't know. Now, you know, this big guy, and I saw him on Champion of the Stars, Battle of the Stars. It used to be a TV series years ago that would kick on. But anyway, I had seen him on there. Dan Fogarty. Anyway, I had seen him on there on a skateboard. So, hey, that was back in the day when they had like almost surfboard-sized skateboards. They were nice-sized skateboards, that's for sure. Of course, mine wasn't no surfboard size. The one I had was about a foot long, 1.5 feet long, maybe 2 feet long. About 2 feet long, and wasn't all that wide either. And talking about falling off the skateboard, shoot. And I got friends now that's got them double up high kickers on both sides and all that stuff. And, well, we didn't have that on ours. We only had one kicker. Looked like a fish, kind of, with the fin tail on it. Basically. My neighbor down the street had one that was called a shark. It didn't have a fin tail on it at all. Another guy down the street made one so that he could do some grinding or whatever you want to call it. Wow, I keep looking down. I've had a rough morning. I'm pretty tired today, and I don't know why. I don't know why. Oh, I'm tired to die. Some days I am, some days I ain't, but today I am. Party on, dude. As a matter of fact, he came by today to say goodbye today because he's getting ready to leave. And, well, I was still in the bed, so I didn't get a chance to really give him a real hug. I gave him a hug and everything, but I don't know. I'm going to miss him, of course, because, well, hey, he's my boy. And I used to spend the summers with him. Every summer he'd come over and we'd go fishing and aluminum can collecting, and shoot, he'd have aluminum everywhere. And he'd make so much money it wasn't even funny. No money, no funny. Anyway, it was good days, good times. Oh, and we'd go fishing. Boy, we'd go down to the river, and we'd fish down there for a while. And then we'd go back up to over to the lakes over there, and we'd go over there and we'd do some fishing over there, over to the Twin Lakes. And shoot, he had a casting net. We took that over to Earth City once or twice and casted for some bait fish. I think it's illegal. I don't know. It says no fishing. It didn't say no cast fishing. Well, I'm sure that fishing is fishing no matter how you slice it. But we caught a few little casting fishes, little bait fish. I think they leave them over there for the ducks and the cranes and stuff. But whatever the case may be, there was a whole bunches of them. So we grabbed a few of them out of there, and we didn't get anything big, so, just a few, threw them in a bucket, and took them on back over to the fishing hole. You know what I really want to do? I want to find somebody that would take a cockroach and see whether or not they catch anything on it. You know anybody out there that does a lot of fishing? Please throw a cockroach on a hook. I want to see what happens. Because, if that occurs, then the cockroach business is going to go up in smoke because everybody's going to be selling them. Cockroaches? Oh, yeah, Your house is full of cockroaches. Oh, no, this is my business. Yeah, there you go. That's my business. That's what you can claim. And then whenever they come down to condemn your house or something because of the cockroach, you can say, no, that's my business. I'm working on that. I sell those for fishing bait. Yeah, that's the ticket. That's the ticket. I sell them for fishing bait. Because, see, I can't grab one and catch it and use it. But I figure if a cricket will work, and or another bug will work, and I don't know. That would probably be a good idea. But who knows? I can't never get nobody to try it. Matter of fact, I couldn't even get my boy to look for crickets. He wanted to go down and buy crickets all the time. I was like, look, all you got to do is peel back the grass alongside the house. There'll be crickets all over the place. Of course, the one time when we first moved in out here, out there by that air conditioner, there was a wolf spider out there that looked like a tarantula. It was huge. I mean, it jumped out from behind that air conditioner, and the thing was about big around as a 50-cent piece. And then we started adding legs. So, I mean, it was huge. Looked like a tarantula looking at jumping around at us. But, it's just a wolf spider. It's not going to kill you. Might bite you like a bee sting, but still, that was a big old spider. I wasn't ready for it, but, there it was. All of a sudden, boom. Monstrous big, huge spider. Oh, man, I keep these muscle spasms up. I'm going to have to tell you what. I have to take a break just to catch my breath back from the muscle spasms. Yes, I'm doing a blog. Yeah, nobody saw you. That was my roommate asking whether I was doing my blog or not. And of course I had to say yes. Because, well, I am. She had walked by, but I don't think anybody saw her. I didn't catch it. But then again, my eyes have been dozing so much, I couldn't tell you if I saw her or not. I've been sleeping in my chair all morning on account. I got up late, and I guess that's why. You know how if you stay in bed all day, it makes you tired? That might be it. I've been having muscle spasms, and they're wearing me out, that's for sure. But I hope we won't be in that same route tomorrow. We don't need no extra muscle spasms. No sirree, Bob, we don't. Boy, I tell you, I'm not looking up at the camera. I'm looking down at my picture, and that's why it looks like I'm looking down all the time. If I'm looking up at the camera, I can't see myself, so I don't know what my facial expressions are or anything like that, which is goofy or unreal. But hey, supposed to look up here, which I am now. So there you go. But if I was wanting to sing, I always pull up the lyrics and I sing off the lyrics chart. And well, I can't look up here and read lyrics at the same time. Now, of course, I always, lately, because I haven't been doing it right, I go through and sing it first so that I know what's coming next on the lyrics. But lately, that's what I've been doing because, well, sounds better if I've done a sing through first and then sing for you and or me. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, hey, you know what? Looks like it's about that time. I've done talked to myself to sleep. Hopefully I didn't talk you to sleep. Anyway, well, goodbye, my friends. Yes, it's time to go. Yep, goodbye, my friends. Yes, it's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must go. Goodbye, my friends, goodbye. Well, this is Shenandoah Briscoe saying, hello and how are you? You know, Jesus loves you and so do I. So, y'all be blessed and come back and see me tomorrow because, well, I'll be here. I hope you are too.